This is Prime7 News at 6:30.
Tonight, the terrifying moment a driver unleashed chaos on Flinders Street, running into pedestrians. Record drug bust over $1 billion worth stopped before it hit the streets. Why Australian fighter jets are returning from their mission against Islamic State. And all loved up, Harry and Meghan release these pictures of happiness with an Aussie link. Good evening. The man accused of mowing down people crossing a Melbourne street is tonight out of hospital and in custody. And a warning, the exclusive video you're about to see does show the moment of impact.
15 seconds of Christmas carnage. The horrific moment Melbourne witnesses again, a vehicle being used as a weapon.
And new details are emerging tonight about that 32-year-old man who is in custody.
The man police say was behind the wheel, now in the back seat of a police car.
It's meant to alert us to terror attacks, but in Sydney today there was a major failure of the CBD emergency warning system. The alarms were tested at lunchtime, but many didn't sound.
The $1 million plus CBD emergency warning system, located on key city corners, had its monthly test today at 12:15.
An elderly couple has been savagely attacked by a masked man with a gun in a Melbourne car park. The pair were leaving a Christmas party when they were ambushed and threatened with a firearm.
He said to him, "OK, if you're not, either give me the keys or I'll get her," and he put the gun to my head.
When the man tried to call police, he was struck with the gun. He suffered a fractured skull and cheekbone. Coming up, the message heartbroken police officers want you to hear before Christmas. Plus, shopping centre fright. What triggered this fireball that sent people running in panic? Police are tonight searching for two men who caused panic in a shopping centre. This fireball erupted from a Melbourne mall moments after that awful car crash in the CBD. Some thought the incidents were linked, but police now believe two people set gas bottles alight, possibly as part of a horrible prank. It's a family's worst nightmare, that knock on the door from police to say a loved one's been killed on our roads. Tonight, police are telling how it also impacts them to deliver that life-changing news.
Telling a family they've lost a loved one is a horrific task any time of the year. But around Christmas, it's just a little more heartbreaking.
Coming up, the latest on Mitchell Starc's injured heel and the Aussie ski star who's storming into Winter Olympics medal contention.
Tonight's sport brought to you by Nissan. Save thousands of popular models in the Nissan 2017 clearance.
It'll take a brave person to face up to Mitchell Starc and tell him he's not playing in the Boxing Day test. Australia's Ashes spearhead has criticised a safety-first approach from medical staff who fear a simple bruised heel will continue his MCG curse.
Mitchell Starc arrived in Melbourne on crutches. Not a good look for a fast bowler 4 days before the biggest test match of the summer.
Still to come in Prime7 News, we'll check all your weather details, and if you've got a great shot like this one taken by Emily at Lake Macquarie, make sure you send it in. Now it's time for the weather. Let's take a look at the maps. We've had a cloud band moving across northern parts of the state today, and with that system we have seen some thunderstorms popping up, but the rain has been quite isolated today. It's all thanks to that trough that's been pushing across the northeast corner of the state. Now, as we head through the next few days and in towards Christmas, we are expecting to see very warm temperatures. As you can see, that big dark patch indicates temperatures around 40 degrees. We are going to see really warm temperatures for inland parts of New South Wales tomorrow and for Christmas Eve on Sunday. But then, as we head into Christmas Day on Monday, we are going to see those cooler winds moving through from the southwest, dropping temperatures almost right across New South Wales. Now, speaking of Christmas Day on Monday, There is a good chance that we're going to see rain and thunderstorm activity again for that northeast corner of New South Wales and for most of the coastline as well, thanks to a trough pushing across. And we've also got the combination of those moist winds blowing onshore for the coast too. So expect to see a fairly overcast day for the coast on Christmas Day, and we could see anywhere between 10 and 40 millimetres for places like Coffs Harbour and up into Lismore as well. On to the forecast now for the rain for the next 8 days. As you can see, the heaviest falls are expected in that northeast corner around Wagga. It's pretty unlikely that we will see much rain, if any at all. Moving to the forecast now for tomorrow and to kick off the weekend before Christmas. Dubbo, it is going to be hot. 37, hot in Moree, 35. Tamworth could see some thunderstorms popping up, 34. Newcastle, 26, and Condobolin, whew, look at that, 38. It's going to be hot out that way. And that's your news for this Friday, the 22nd of December. 7 News will keep you up to date throughout Christmas. Prime7 News returns on Wednesday. And before we go, Santa's made an early visit to some lucky animals. We'll leave you with these pictures from Symbio Wildlife Park. Thanks for your company. I'm Madelaine Collignon. I hope you and your family have a lovely Christmas. And if you are travelling, please drive carefully. I'll see you soon.